Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I am Nicole. I live here in India, and tonight I'm here with my very good friend. She is my only friend, Laurence.
Hello.
You guys know her. She's here, and we're going to do a reaction to a food video. Now, we've done a few of these from this particular YouTuber. It's Best Ever Food India. And that's the channel. I will link it in the description as well, the original video. This is for eating all day for $5 in Kerala. So cheapest street food.
$5.
$5. And that's not a lot. I mean, I think foreigners have the expectation that they can come to India and just, $5 a day. I mean, in some places you can, but most places it's difficult to do a $5 a day. Now, I think maybe 20 years ago when I first got here, or it's not 20, it's 18, but 18, 20 years ago, even when you got here, $5 was a lot more back then, and it isn't as much anymore. But I think you can still do it, and I think he has. And I really do enjoy watching these because as a foreigner and living here for so long, we know about these. Sometimes we agree, sometimes we don't, and sometimes we learn about new things that we've never seen before, and having
And
lived
that
here
we still want to try.
that we still want to try. Yeah, so it's interesting to see these. So let's go ahead and take a look for eating all day in Kerala for $5, and whether or not we want to eat the same. Let's go. Oh, wait! If you haven't already, like, subscribe. It helps me grow my channel. So, like, subscribe. Let's go.
On a mission to devour as much street food as we can in one of South India's hottest cities with a budget of only $5. But first, let's back up.
Let's back up.
Welcome to Kerala, a coastal state that's been feeding off the flavors of every wandering traveler since ancient times. With its unique geography along the coast, it has a wide selection of affordable seafood and land food, both of which locals enjoy daily.
And toddy.
But can we survive in Kochi, Kerala's commercial capital, for an entire day with a budget of only $5? From a curry that sailed across oceans to claim its throne as one of India's top exports. To a South Indian delight that comes with a live one-man dance show.
Dosa maker dances here because of his enthusiasm. When more customers come here, he'll get thrilled.
This is your ticket to the ultimate $5 street food challenge in Kochi, Kerala. Let's go.
Let's go.
First, we're driving straight to a shawarma factory that's pumping out a jaw-dropping 2,000 to 3,000 pounds of meat daily.
Shawarmas. You like them?
Yeah.
Oh, when I go out at night and we're done from the club, that is like
What we stop for.
that's what we stop for. Hot, messy shawarma.
From here, we'll follow this meaty saga to a shop where they transform it into one of the most affordable shawarma sandwiches you'll find in all of India.
I don't know if I agree with this, Lol. A burger shawarma?
हम लोग का स्पेशली बोलेगा तो हम लोग लेबनीज किचन लेबनीज फ्लेवर लेबनीज किचन है हम लोग इसलिए हम लोग का पूरा लेबनीज का है बर्गर टेस्ट बोलेगा तो हम लोग का बन का टेस्ट मिलता है इसमें टोटली हम लोग का चिकन का फ्लेवर मिलता है बस वो इसका आइडिया में हम लोग वो बर्गर बन का टेस्ट है पूरा हम लोग का चिकन बन पूरा स्पेशली वो अच्छा टेस्ट का सामान है शेफ का रिकमेंडेड है
Realm of culinary wizardry, shawarma reigns supreme, a Middle Eastern marvel where sliced meat is stacked, rotated, and theatrically shaved off for your eating pleasure. But wait, this Kerala restaurant reimagined shawarma and tucked it right between two burger buns, giving birth to a delightful,
I'm not sure if I agree with the entire idea of microwaving the meat. But I think they're doing it to get it hot and make certain that it's
Cooked.
Yeah, but
With
still
that
the
taste.
microwave, I don't know about that.
genius and budget-friendly fusion. It all kicks off at the shawarma factory, where 200 to 250 pounds of chicken undergo a serious spa treatment,
That's
making
a lot.
sure each piece is cleaned and deboned. Then it's time for the vacuum machine. Wait, did I read that right? A vacuum machine? Apparently, this machine not only amps up the flavor, but it also does a speed run of the marination process, taking it from 24 hours all the way down to 20 minutes. Add the masala
Really?
made using Indian spices.
I wonder what they're doing with
Then
that.
let
Like
the
if it's
machine work its
dropping the
magic.
pressure
The
or
result
what it is.
perfectly marinated chicken chunks ready for the spotlight.
That's interesting.
Now comes the fun part, stacking those Indian spice-infused flavor-packed beauties onto a giant rod. Each of these towers of taste weighs in at over 200 pounds. The meat is then grilled to crispy perfection at the restaurant, while they shave the meat layer by tantalizing layer. For the grand finale, take the burger bun, spread some mayo onto both sides. Top it with red onion slices, or sliced chicken meat, a drizzle of mayo, jalapeno slices, and lettuce. Throw it in the panini toaster for a bit and then serve.
Okay, okay.
I would still go for the shawarma.
You would go for the shawarma. I would try this. I mean, it does look good. I do like the wrap. Like, I like the original
Yeah.
for sure. But I can see, like, this is in terms of food innovation, like taking something and making something new out of it. I like it. It's a good idea. But I would prefer the original,
Yeah.
but I would definitely try this.
Despite marinating for only 20 minutes, the chicken absorbs an explosive blend of Middle Eastern traditional and vibrant Indian spices. It's a cultural dance-off in your mouth, wrapped snugly in a warm, toasted burger bun. What's better, it'll only set you back a few dollars.
Or if it's a burger instead of a shawarma, probably you feel less
Our
hungry.
next stop
Yeah,
introduces
you'd be more
the
full.
one-of-a-kind dosa to the world. A dosa that breaks all the rules. The bad boy of dosas, because it's packed with quail eggs that are raw. This little bad boy quickly took the local scene by storm, turning this shop into a dosa juggernaut, slinging out over 1,000 of these mind-boggling creations every single day.
Yeah, we started as a small food joint on MG Road. My father and his three brothers used to make everything from home, and we used to take it to roadside, and we used to prepare it there. And customer liked it. We have more than 175 varieties of dosha, starting from just basic dosha to many fusion varieties. Quail egg dosha is much more healthier than the other doshas. Up to 5 quail eggs are very healthier for people, and it is recommended to eat for less cholesterol.
This
I didn't
isn't
know
just
that.
your
I don't
average
know if
dosa
that's
story. This is the epic saga
true or
of
not,
the egg
but-
dosa, born in 1980 at a tiny roadside stall.
I've
At this
never had an
beloved
egg
restaurant,
dosa.
A new
I could
variation
totally
of
do
egg
that.
dosa emerged, filled with a rainbow of vegetables and topped with 6 raw quail eggs. This
I don't
creation
think they're
put this
raw.
shop on the map
Like, I
and
think they
turned
get
it
cooked.
into a
They
dosa
cook.
empire with 3 branches across the city, serving each dish
Yeah, they look
for under
cooked.
$3.
I mean, they look sunny side
To
up,
start,
but they look,
spread dosa
the whites
batter
look
on a
cooked.
griddle. Add diced onions, tomatoes, grated beetroot, carrot, and fresh coriander. Drizzle some oil for that extra moisture and mash it all together. Sprinkle in podi masala, garlic, and tomato chutneys, and cashews. Then mash it all once more for good measure.
Good.
Finally, crack in those 8 quail eggs. Or was it 6? I don't know. After 5, I lost count. After the eggs, it's time for a dash of black pepper. And the whole thing is served with sambar, tomato chutney, red chili, garlic chutney, and coconut chutney.
Yeah, the whites are definitely cooked. What do you think?
I'm not too sure that I would like an egg
Dosa?
dosa.
So I enjoy the yolk of an egg. That is when you dip it into something. Like I definitely enjoy like, a egg on toast or an egg with my sausage. So I have never had this, but I would definitely try it. And I definitely think it looks like it could be really good.
Imagine biting into a slightly sour and crispy savory pancake that envelops a riot of colors and flavors. Think earthy beetroot, fresh carrots, tangy tomatoes, and the richness of quail eggs oozing
See, that
over
looks
it all. It's the
good.
protein-packed breakfast
Yeah.
option your gym trainer should have told you about. Our next dish puts the McDonald's dollar menu to shame. A dynamic duo of Corella's culinary wonders, putu and kadala curry. Picture fluffy steamed putu in a sweet union with the aromatic and
that?
flavorful kadala curry. And all of this for only 88 cents.
Is that an idli?
So this is one of the old restaurant in our town. It was started in 1956. So we have a huge fan base. I'm learning this dish from my mother. In childhood, is used to make putta, and this type of dish is in my home. It's my childhood.
All right, everybody, let's give a round of applause to Putu, the coconut and rice sensation that usually struts its stuff for breakfast.
Coconut
But
and
hey, who
rice?
says it can't be a lady of the night, too? And accompanying the
Yeah,
Putu, we've got the
No,
Kadala
and
curry,
it looks
the
like a
chickpea
coconut
stew
rice
that's like
idli.
peanut
Like,
butter
that looks
with the Putu's
steamed.
jelly. I may be mixing up my metaphors, but you get the idea. In a pan, add coconut oil and red onions. Allow 3 minutes for a sizzling session. Then introduce green chilies, the tomatoes, and those oh-so-glorious curry leaves. Then sprinkle in chili powder, turmeric powder, coriander powder, and a pinch of nutmeg. Toss in the overnight soaked chickpeas. And in the spirit of recycling, a little bit of the chickpea water. Top it all off with a generous pour of thick coconut milk. While that simmers, prepare
Good.
the putu.
I'm not a major
Add rice powder
Chole
mixed with
fan.
shaved coconut into the putu steamer and let it go for 3 to 4 minutes. Plate and serve with curry and
Oh,
papaya,
that
a
looks
type of Indian
good.
cracker.
Oh, that looks so good. Yeah, I'm not sure on the
The chickpea
chickpeas,
curry
but the
has rich
chickpea does
flavors
look
of
nice, but
spices
that's not
mixed with
something that I could
coconut.
eat
The
every
gravy
day,
is
but that
spicy
does
and
look
mildly
good.
sour. And let's not forget the putu. This steamy, warm treat tastes like a fluffy coconut rice cake. Together, their
Definitely
magic
like a
is
coconut
unreal,
idli.
like a home-cooked meal from Grandma's house before she got dementia. The best part is that this dish
But it
costs
falls
less
apart.
than $1. Beat that, Grandma.
Wow, that looks good. I want to try that.
Our next stop in Kerala lands us at a dosa joint, where you're not just served an amazingly crispy dosa for a steal of $1.50, but you also get a spectacular dance show, courtesy of the chef himself. And trust me, the ladies at Spearmint Rhino got nothing on this guy. That's right, this culinary mastermind doubles as the actual entertainment and became an internet viral sensation because of it.
Dosa maker dances here because of his enthusiasm. When more customers come here, he'll get thrilled. We sell around 750 to 800 dosas per day.
Oh my God.
Comes here, mostly
That is so many.
13 years ago, this dosa haven began as a humble moving cart, but what catapulted them to stardom was their chef's fancy footwork. When a customer filmed his impromptu dance routine during a bustling shift, the video went viral, turning his business into a hotspot. Now there's a dedicated fan base, stronger than the Swifties, flocking in, not just for the dosas, of which they offer over 70 varieties, by the way, but no, folks also come here to see those signature dance moves. One of their standouts, the Padayapa dosa. To create this showstopper, start by spreading out the dosa batter on a sizzling hot flat top. Then comes the egg mixture. Fresh coriander, diced onions, zesty something else, chili chutneys,
Zesty something else.
potato
This guy
masala,
is so
sprinkle some
funny.
kodi masala while grooving to the dosa dance. Add a slick of oil, fold it all together, and it's showtime. This dish is an absolute riot. Imagine the tangy kick of sour dosa, blending with the juiciness of tomatoes. And to top it off, those zesty chutneys. It's like someone put 2 M80s of flavor in your mouth and blew your face off. Trust me, it's a whirlwind of taste that's worth every penny.
Looks nice.
It does. That looks good. And the guy, his enthusiasm,
Complete a
that
food
looks fun.
adventure with a household name. The curry that lights up Indian takeout menus with a constellation of pepper icons. What I'm saying here is that it's very spicy. Brace yourself for the fiery curry goodness that may burn a hole in your tongue, but definitely not in your wallet.
നമ്മൾ 2019 തുടങ്ങിയത്. അത് കൂടുതൽ കൊച്ചിക്കാർക്ക് ബീഫാണ് ഇഷ്ടം. പിന്നെ അത് എരിവുള്ളത് കൊണ്ട് കൂടുതൽ അതിനോട് ഇൻട്രസ്റ്റ് വന്നു. പുറത്തുനിന്ന് കൊണ്ടുവന്നതാണ്. പിന്നെ നമ്മുടേതായ രീതിയിൽ ഇപ്പോൾ ആൾക്കാരും പല രീതിയിൽ ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്. ഞാനിപ്പോൾ എൻ്റെ രീതിയിലാണ് ഇപ്പോൾ ഇത് നിങ്ങളെ കാണിച്ചേക്കണത്.
Please
Isn't
bow down to the
Vindaloo
reigning
more
champ
of a
of Indian
Goan dish?
curries. Vindaloo, hailing from Goa, this spicy sensation has its roots in a Portuguese dish called carne de vinha dalos. The original recipe involved marinating pork in a mix of vinegar, garlic, and red wine. But India took this recipe and went absolutely nuts, leaving the Portuguese formula in the dust. Here in Kochi, they start by filling a pressure cooker with beef, green chilies, slices of ginger, curry leaves, salt and turmeric powder, then they let it cook. Next, add ginger, garlic, black pepper, mustard seeds, and water, all in a blender, and grind it up. When it turns into
No
a delicious
measuring,
paste,
just a
move it to an
little bit
oiled
of a
pan and
little
cook it
dash of
until its
this and a
aroma
little dash of
replaces
that.
all the oxygen in the room. Then add turmeric powder, red chili powder, and coriander powder. Now the chef's secret weapon, an onion, tomato curry that's been slow cooked with turmeric and left to cool down overnight. Add that to a blender for a nice shake before adding it to the pan. Let it cook with the
Nice.
beef for 20 more minutes
Good.
and serve.
What do you
This
think?
curry is not
A
for the
beef
faint of heart.
vindaloo.
It's a mouth-burning experience.
Looks damn good.
Looks good.
Yeah.
I don't prefer vindaloos. I'm not like it has that sour taste, but I would try this for sure. It looks good.
Filled with a spice kick that will leave you questioning if you even have functioning taste buds anymore. But don't worry, amidst the fiery chaos, the beef tenderly embraces the rich, garlic-infused gravy like a cozy blanket. So let's weigh the pros and cons here. As for the pros, you can get this dish for under $1. And for the cons, you might find yourself calling your mom to come grab you after that spice trauma.
Oh, that's funny.
So after eating our way across Kochi on a budget of $5, it's time to pick the dish that gave us the best bang for our buck. Was it the fiery vindaloo, the massive burger shawarma, the inventive quail egg dosa creation, the traditional putu and kadala curry, or the
I
groovy
want to try this.
padayapa dosa?
Putu, I want to try the putu.
Today, my favorite was the padayapa dosa because apart from the delicious food, I also learned some new TikTok dance moves. So did we manage to eat within our means? Well, no. Sadly,
No.
we failed miserably. But there is a glimmer of hope because we discovered 5 affordable, must-try street foods in Kerala's bustling city of Kochi. And this experience, guys, well, it's something that money just can't buy. Now, which one of these will be your next obsession? Let me know downstairs in the comments.
All right, so I think for me, I would do the quail dosa,
Okay.
and I would definitely do the putu.
Mhm.
Yeah, and then I would do the shawarma,
Okay.
or maybe the beef vindaloo, and then the shawarma. And then like the dosa would be probably honestly the last on my list, not because it didn't look good, but because I've had so many dosas. Like there are so these things I haven't.
The
Yeah,
one he chose.
The one he chose because I've had so many dosas that are very similar. I'd like to try a quail egg dosa, like something that I've never tried before. And you know, even a beef vindaloo is uncommon. Generally, as he said, they're made with pork
Yeah.
or veg. The putu, I've never seen that before. That
No.
looks really interesting. The coconut and the rice together look delicious. The shawarma burger, you know, I've had shawarmas. We love them. We both have had them. A shawarma burger is interesting and innovative, but it is still shawarma, you
Yeah.
know. So I think I would understand how that would taste. So I think my top 2 would be the putu and the quail egg dosa. What about you?
Yeah, the putu first. The quail egg dosa, I don't mind trying. The vindaloo looked very
Hot.
spicy.
That looked hot.
Yeah.
Mm.
Nothing we can't handle.
No,
after
we
what
can handle
had.
it. We
Yeah.
can do it.
We had worse.
We've had worse.
Mhm.
We can eat spicy, but you know, it's to a point sometimes where, you know, at least for me, like if it's so spicy, do you really enjoy it? You know, like I mean, if you grow up with it and it's easy, you know what I mean, and it's not as hot for you, but when I'm literally crying trying to eat a dish, at what point is it no longer fun?
No,
you know.
I'm sure that it's fun. No, we've tried worse, like pure just chili.
Yeah.
This is fine.
At least it has something. Yeah, I'm sure
Yeah.
it would be good, but I don't know if like that's not something that I would have on a regular basis. I could see myself having a quail egg dosa regularly. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Something like that. Even that putu. God, that putu looked amazing. Yeah, so good.
I'm not sold on the shawarma.
No, the shawarma burger. Yeah. And I think, you know, that is just because shawarmas are like the original is always
You don't
so
touch
good.
shawarma.
All right, people, that's us. If you enjoyed the reaction, please give a like, please give a subscribe, put something in the comments. I'd love to have a discussion. As always, we love you, and bye-bye.
Bye.
See you.